Get to the chopper! Oh, get to the chopper! Get to the chopper! Get to the chopper!
1919 a copy. 1919 a copy. Anyone out there, come back. Chris? Chris? Mk3 Cortina City, join me for a little bit of train bashing. We're here, Southport Station, on the beginning of this little research road trip. Just a little bit of bonus footage at the end of the film, Mk3's journey to Gibraltar to check out the lay of the land. We're going to check out exactly where Tina G is going to be ending up. So it's a bit of a R&R, but on the way to do that, we'll go on a little train journey to Manchester Airport first. And on the way to Manchester Airport, you're going to go across some of the crossings where we play Railway Station Crossing Lottery. Railway Level Crossing Lottery, should I say. I'll shove the camera out the window. You'll see some of those famous barrier stops. New Lane, Beskar, Hoscar. This train goes to Oxford Road, where we will change for the Manchester Airport train. And at Oxford Road, there's chance of some freight traffic, because it's the only way in to Trafford Park for the industrial units and for the freight at Trafford Park, Manchester. Let's hope we get a bit of freight action too. Behind here, we've got a 57. I don't know what it is. Let me just see. Behind me is 56404, a 4-carriage affair. And on platform 1, bringing you around, a train just departing now. That's the electrified line to Liverpool on this side. And we've got the new 777 Class A. I don't know about these engine numbers. It's so long since I did train spotting. I did train spotting when I was a kid. Dad would take me out to King's Cross and London, all those stations. This one's on its way out. Whoa. 777037 leaving. That's I believe these have got batteries in them. And the idea was there's some lines here which are electric, then it meets non-electrified lines, and these bad boys apparently can bridge the gap that we've been getting in there. As this one leaves, another one comes in. So they're all Liverpool trains going as far as Hunts Cross, and then I think onto the Wirral as well. Yeah, Hunts Cross on the Wirral. Anyway, let's climb aboard our train for the day. Get some footage out the windows. TE style. I wonder how long it'll take for the railway police to clock Mk3 and say, "You are not allowed to film here. Not allowed areas." Are we allowed to do it? Look at these bad boys. Needs in need of a wash, this bad boy, but we're going to get on that soon. Not allowed. And there's our passengers inbound to Southport. Out for a honest day's work. Late, nobody running though. Southport Station then. Over and out for now. I can see an official coming in the high vis. What are you doing filming? Nope, I think it's the driver. He ain't gonna arrest me. I'm just so used to people telling me you can't film in places, you know. This is just the driver, so we're okay. The calm before the storm on the Class 57 or whatever it's called. Waiting, because I'm early for once. That's good. I am on the mag mount, so we can strategically locate camera in magnetic steel positions. I'll see you when we get underway.
Welcome aboard this Northern Service to Manchester Oxford Road. The next station stop is Wheels Hop.
Interesting how they decide to plant in the middle of the platform. I think it's a good idea. There's some wildflowers there, and some more wildflowers there. Quite like that actually. Good idea. Now on the way up to Berska, we're going to go across the railway crossings that you see on my videos where we play lottery. So this is reverse lottery, I suppose. Let's go down the front of the train and we'll go check it out. The first one's coming up in about 5 minutes. Mk3 Cortina City, and welcome to reverse railway level crossing lottery. We're on a stretch now where it's a 70 stretch, so the driver really opens up the taps. Or at least he will be doing soon. There's our first one. That was the one we did recently, just gone past. One more coming up. Let's go over this side to get that. As it banks round for the double. The big double. Here comes the double. This is where I did that overtaking video. Here's the double. Reverse level crossing lottery with Pete C. Hell yeah. Okay, hope you're still with me. Are you enjoying this at home? Type away in the comment boxes below your railway expedition stories with Pete C on the trains. Told you we mix it up on the city. We should have New Lane next, which is my local crossing, and then you'll see that unmanned crossing that we did. People watching thinking, where's the welding videos? What the hell is this all about? Nice two tones there. Give me some two-tone action, baby. It's a nice stretch there. Man on a bike. Give me something, baby, give me something. What you've got, nice straight stretch. This will be New Lane next. You'll see this a lot on all my videos over the last 10 years more, going across this one. This is the most popular one, New Lane. And we're hurtling straight through at speed, and then just after New Lane you'll have the unmanned crossing for Crabtree Lane. New Lane then, folks. New Lane. Boom! You good to go. Simple as that. One more before we call it a day doing this. I'll see you at Manchester. I'll see you at Oxford Road. Unmanned crossing coming up. 4, 3, 2, 1. We missed it. We missed it. Here it comes. Along that hedgerow there. Slightly decelerating now. Is someone waiting? There's someone waiting at the unmanned. There it goes. Nobody waiting. Berska next. Catch you soon. We won't be doing much more of this. You're getting fed up. All right, yeah. Train spotters alike.
Welcome aboard this northern service to Manchester.
Well, we're at Berska Bridge. There's an interesting one for you train spotters out there. We're about to go past what's called the Berska curves, and they basically, it's a cord that connects to the Ormskirk to Preston line. Okay. Now the Ormskirk to Preston line's broke in half, because when you get to Ormskirk you've got to change trains because the electrified line stops and it becomes a diesel line, single track. However, just here now on those trees there's a little incline, and that's the curve. You can just see the curve there coming up now. Sorry, I was on the wrong. So you see an embankment here, and that's the embankment there to the left there, joining that track we've just gone under. But it's shut, and it's been shut since the 60s, and if I want to go from Southport to Preston I have to jiggle it about a bit by going to Bursker Junction, which is the end of the Ormskirk line, when really all they need to do is reinstate the curve and do something. Now I don't know why they don't do it, nobody knows. It seems apparently an easy operation, but I suppose that you'd have to double the track. Certainly likes his two-tones, this guy. Plenty of two-tone action here. Very special. View of the train there. Nobody wants to be filmed. But even though there's cameras filming them all the time, indeed there's a camera right up there, people don't want to be filmed. The madness of the world. Another nice fast stretch, by the way. One for you speed freaks now. As we bomb it down onto Parbold. Oof! Police at the crossing. Trouble. Police. Did you see that police car at the crossing? I'm going to stop that. Freeze frame that one. Oh. All action here. Well, I got it wrong about Bolton. It did stop there. DC at the city. Everything's going tickety-boo so far. Looking forward to getting to Oxford Road for a bit of freight bashing with TE. We're flat out now. This is full speed, full chat. This is the fastest stretch I've had so far on the train. We are full chat. Flying, absolutely flying on full chat. Yeah, I do like it when we get some speed up. Yeah! Woo! Whoa! That'll rock me to sleep, baby. Just rock me to sleep. Mark me down. We're flying. Some maniac's got his phone on full chat speaker. I suppose that's the modern way now. People's phones watching Netflix on full volume when you want to just sit and read a book. And there's me filming away, annoying people, but no, I do my filming out of the way of everybody. One more stop to go.
shop will be arriving at Manchester Oxford Road, where this train stops. Mind the gap between the train and the platform. Please remain vigilant. If you see anything suspicious, please report it to our team with all British Transport Police by text on 61016. We'll sort it. See it, say it, sort it. Thank you for travelling with North today. We hope you have a pleasant onward journey.
These buffers look nice, but coming around and filming stuff like this normally attracts attention, so we better hadn't wait around too long. But look at those nice hydraulic buffers there, beautiful pieces of work. I imagine that in your living room, nice. You could even put it in your kitchen if you wanted to, use it as a food blender. Very nice indeed. So that was a pleasant journey, this lovely little speed demon. It's now time to get our connecting train to Manchester Airport. And no busybodies asking any questions. So far so good, folks, on the city for a bit of train bashing. Oh, there's the freight, there's the freight. Let's go and get the freight. There's the freight. I'll get the freight. What did we have, folks? We missed the loco. Oh, it's gone. Oh, there's me getting hydraulic buffers and I missed the freight train. Oh no. Oh, mark me down. Just mark me down. Mark me down. We missed the freight. Ah! Okay, there's our departure board. 10:24, platform 4. And lo and behold, our nice air hostess is also going to Manchester Airport. So that's it. 10:24, platform 4. That building at the end there, Percy Brothers, it's a right old abandoned industrial type, engineering type shop type building. It's been there for years. Percy Brothers hasn't changed. It's one of the last things round here standing in this particular bit that hasn't been converted to anything yet. I'd love to drive up to that in the Cortina, because that's a bit of a time warp, so we need to put that on our map, get to the Percy Brothers end of Oxford Road platform and just see what that building's all about. Might even go on Google Street View and have a look. We're just waiting for the train now, 10:26, in 2 minutes time, so I need to get shifting. There's 150-105, Hutchie he's called, Hutchie. Great stuff. So don't think we're in any trouble yet. No busybody stopping us yet. Obviously won't be filming at the airport, of course, that's a no-brainer. So this is the last of the railway footage. Hope you enjoyed my little trip, TE style, to Oxford Road from Southport. We're off, we're going. There's 802212. I don't know what type of train that is, but it looks really nice. So yeah, over and out for this section of the footage. And yeah, celebrations and no busybodies. Let's celebrate that. Catch you at the airports. No, we can't film at the airport, I don't think. I'll check, I'll ask security about that. See you soon. Here's our 10:26. Sorry, I said I'd cut the filming as a little bit more. Why not? First class, let's do it. Hell yeah. Definitely first class for the city today. A 397010, so 397010 for you today. Get a little view of the cab at the front, see what smoke glass, nice, smoke glass. We'll have to be quick. Smoke glass, nice. When I start getting carried away with trains, especially fast ones, I end up leaving things. The amount of times I've left stuff on trains is unbelievable. Hats, coats, brollies,
Gentlemen,
entire suitcases.
shortly arriving to Manchester Piccadilly. Leaving the train here, please ensure that you do take with you all bags or personals. Please mind the steps on the train to the platform. Departing Manchester service continues to Manchester Airport only. Thank you for travelling with us today. Manchester Piccadilly, next station.
You're going to see Mayfield Station in a second, an old parcel depot, disused railway station. Check it out, the red brick building. I'll hold you up to it right now. Just see it between there, and there's the famous Star and Garter pub. I was a regular there. The Morrissey Smith's Disco. In fact, not that long ago I was there too. Very famous Star and Garter pub, and just behind that is Mayfield Station. You can see the roof is off. It's an old depot, parcel depot. You can see a bit more of it just there. And that building directly in front, Star and Garter. A very famous drinking establishment.
Repeat the same fucking repeating the same ones for about 5 minutes trying to get it right. So the worst bit was right, I lived kind of like with that close onto the door.
Welcome, we're here, we made it. So I left you just on that train to Manchester Airport, and we've flown straight in. The aircraft was banking like this, it's so windy. We were virtually sideways, and coming into the runway was just crazy. It's the maddest flight I've ever been on. God damn, nearly killed me. But we made it. It just now took off, so we'll see you soon for the next part of this trip.
Pushing her about. Faltaba un poco el pie.
Folks, so I'm here. The rock is just behind me up there. We're going to be going up to check out the road possibilities. I hear they don't let you all the way to the top, so Tina G has got to get up there somehow. We're going to have to come up with some wangling way. But I'm just checking out the lay of the land around here in our future residency. There's a garage with an American car in it, but I don't think I'm going to have time to get that to check it out. That's where we're going to be parking. At the moment we're just in the Irish Square with Gibraltar's main shopping street behind us. a mixed affair of old and new. A little bit scruffy, I think, but on the whole quite interesting little setup. There's a place called Ocean Village. I'm going to go and eat there now because I'm hungry. So it's a bit of a research trip today. That's why we've landed at the airport and just gone and done what we've got to do. Bus there for somebody to take a leisurely stroll. I think I want to be going straight ahead now, folks. Get a little bit of nose bag, a little bit of tea nose bag. Ocean Village is where we want. There's sort of old fortress emplacements and things called stuff like North Bastion there. These old walls, all to do with a fortification. Interesting little setup. I've seen it before, I'm not unfamiliar with it. I'm looking for signs for Ocean Village. There it is. I see the sign, so I'm on the right track. Bit chaotic, quite a lot of it's one way, quite a lot of it is wits about you driving, motorbikes being the biggest bugbear. They're all over the place, the motorbikes, folks, but very compact place. Not a lot of bang for your buck when you start doing this property situation here. Man on red there. What we've got a Jaguar F-Type just going past. A Honda, not very interesting. What buses have we got? We're on MAN buses. A little bit old. Lots of traffic. PC at the controls. This is Cortina City on a little miniature road trip. Half a bendy bus. And it's time to cross, even though it's not. The man's still on red. A little bit naughty. Ocean Village, eat, drop and play. Eat, drink, shop and play, drop. Some solid stainless steel columns. They're very expensive. No, they're just clad. Is this the village? This seems to be the village. Through here in the gentrified area we go. Nicely gentrified. The Imperial Plaza Hotel, very nice indeed. And round we go. Quite a lot of this new build. Slight Art Deco touch to this building. I do believe we go between these two buildings now. Join me live, you may as well stay on. I think that's a car park. I have parked in there before. We will be parking in here for the day trip while we sort out some paperwork. And this is some eateries, a little bit more upmarket than High Street itself. Consequently a little bit more expensive, but we'll waiver that this once. As we go and find, I think I'm going to pick Wagamama's as opposed to Pizza Express. I do like Pizza Express, but I think I'll pick Wagamama's today for my food. Around here somewhere it should be. So yeah, quite nicely done, to be fair. Yeah, I like this. Yeah, might even get a pint because I'm being driven back, so I can drink. Having a little look around, just getting a feel for the place. We'll see in a sec. Let's get settled in and eat. Then we'll resume this little shopping trip, research trip. Here's Waggers now, so we're in. Waggers I always like. Just like the way it is, just like the food. Pizza Express, a choice of two, spoilt for choice, but I'll pick Waggers today, I think. Looks like there's a beer festival on. That's always a good time to do these shows. There's definitely a beer festival on, so we're really rocking here today, folks, in Cortina City. Yeah, we're on. Yeah. Okay. There's a festival on. What we got down there? Yeah, we're really rocking today. Some nice girls serving the beer. We've got everything around us. We're doing really well. We're liking this. A festival, a beer festival there. Well, that's a bit of a lucky one. The Bavarian girls are out. We'll go and get our food. a nice table, and we're nicely air-conned with some great views here out of Wagamama's window. I like it. It's floating hotels just around the corner, I believe. Let's get some food, let's eat. Noodle time, folks, noodle time. It's time, folks, to order a nice, cool beer. One for the road, one for Chris. He's missing out. Okay, that was some very nice food I just had, and looking at the bar girl, not just in here, but they're dressed in Heineken colours. So somehow Heineken have infiltrated the situation, which is good because I love Heineken. You know what? I actually love Heineken. Yeah, I like wine, and I like Heineken. Oh, even Pizza Express has got Heineken touch. So they are sponsoring this, and there's some kind of Heineken swimming pool, a sort of coffer dam in the middle of the marina there. A Heineken coffer dam. We better go and check that out soon. But it is all Heineken, folks, and the Heineken boys and girls look very nice indeed. So I'll drink to that one. And the gull just moving in on the action. You have to look closely in the exact centre of your screen for this gull, who also wants a piece of the Heineken pie. He's thinking, I wouldn't mind a little bit of nose bag myself. So the gull scans the prey, potential nose bag for that gull there. Common tern gull there, of course, in grey, white and black livery with a yellow beak. Nothing changed, nothing new, move along, nothing to see here. Anything else of note before I go on to my main course of food? They were just the starters, so I had a salad, I had some gyoza, and I had some hoisin duck little mini rolls, and they were really nice. There's our Cepsa oil refinery in the distance there, giving a nice colourful backdrop, keeping it natural for the Cepsa oil refinery there. Did you know the tankers are so big they can't get into Gibraltar, so it's decanted out at sea, and in Gibraltar the runway, you used to be able to drive straight across it in a car. You can now walk across it. Well, you could always walk across it, but you used to be able to drive across it. I was hoping to take Tina G across the Gibraltar airport runway, but we can't do it. It's closed. Folks and fellow YouTubers and patrons, in front of me is the next generation, and they look happy with their menus, they're ordering, and that's the next generation, our children, the next generation. Wow. Sometimes you feel a little bit old, but then again, it's nice to see the next generation coming up. Wow. So the restaurant's picking up now. I got in here really early, so I was able to just watch the place slowly build up. And when you see the kids coming in, they could be your kids, probably even younger than the kids I could have had. But yeah, the new generation rise, folks. The new generation rise. But we're here outside the Casino Admiral, where the hoi polloi gamble their life away, and girls wait for husbands who've gambled the mortgage, and the midlife crisis continues to spread across the paved driveways, of course. Give me a bit of Thrifty Malone's midlife crisis. The only thing missing is a ponytail and a Harley Davidson. So we go through now where the booming sounds boom, and the hoi polloi mix it up. Let's retire and buy a yacht, folks. Come on. Here's the festival in full swing now. grey hair abundance. We walk right through it. Pete C at the controls. Dog there without an owner. A beer barrel for a table, that's good. It looks like a dead end though, but that's fine, we can handle that. This exclusive access only club, free bar there. Take your pick, there's the Heineken of course. So we've got Heineken, we got our Outerfest there. We've got our Heineken on tap alongside our Reccie, that's very good. And here we have the Yacht Hotel, one of the exclusive locations here. Look at this bad boy, getting away from the music then. A little bit loud. This is a floating hotel, folks. Just look at this. There's James, there's Daniel Craig. Daniel! Daniel! No, he's gone. No, he's gone. That's Daniel Craig then. Wow, Daniel Craig, James Bond. Believe it. It was Daniel Craig! Wow. And there's the equipment rolling in there. Wow. That's a big beast. The floating hotel. It's amazing. Look at the size of that. But it's a dead end there. I was hoping to take you to the yachts, but Pete C can't do it. The casino beckons. Shall we gamble? Will Tina G make it to Gibraltar? Shall Pete C gamble? Will the bookies put the odds on for Andy the Lens and Pete C from Cortina City making it actually to Gibraltar? Range Rover then for the hoi polloi. Everybody dressed to the nines, and look, we can capture a great shot from this angle here looking up. Just look at that. Dead man in a bin there. What else have we got, folks? Well, you can get to the yacht this way if you just come along with me. Depressed waiter, depressed chef, he'll be fine. And there's the gangway straight into the Sunborn. Look at this. Will the red carpet be out? No, it's more of a sort of dull grey asphalt. Never mind. 5-star luxury awaits you in the Sunborn. Look at that. Now then, look at these interesting fixtures and fittings here, ladies and gentlemen, in YouTube and Patreon. And look at that for a ram. A sort of inbuilt suspension unit, okay? This is permanently moored. So what you've got there, that big ram, that big stiff, hard ram there, helps to just keep the item stable when this sea oscillates in storm conditions. There we go up the gangway then, without any invite, any officialdom at all. Pete C taking tentative steps, slow at first, and then we get to the gates. Security cameras await us. What are you doing filming? Not allowed here.com. But, shock horror, we are allowed here, because this is where we're staying when Tina G gets into town. What a revelation. Well, I wanted to save the best till last, so we have done. Andy's room's going to be somewhere up there. We didn't get the top suite, but we had to go. So the rest of Gibraltar looking good in the setting sun. There's the rock just behind us, look. You saw that as I landed. Okay, some flats and things there. Very well kept. Obviously got their own litter team here to keep this esplanade or walkway, boulevard, whatever you want to call it, really, really clean. Curious couple walking past, wondering what Pete C's doing with a camera, but these days in the world of vlogs, it's not unusual. As Tom Jones might sing out, it's not unusual to just have a bit of a cameraman rolling around with all the vlogs you get these days. Okay, so here's the main harbour. I can't demonstrate any of the movement of the ship, but believe me, it is floating. It is not fixed to the ground. There's no terra firma here. You're talking full float situation. One-way sign for the ships, and here's some of the big boys you could discount this as foul play because it's permanently anchored. So foul play really doesn't count. Would it see the open seas? We don't know. Was it built specifically to stay still? We don't know. We'll have to check that out. But in front of it, 2 contenders for the seaworthy trophy. Let's go check them out. It's the Ocean Bay Marina, folks, in Gibraltar. PC at the controls, filming today on this vlog. All to do with that R&D trip to get Tina G into Gibraltar. Will she make it up to the top of the rock? We just don't know. It's all down to Pete C's preparation, as Don Logan rightfully says. The setting sun then behind the hills heading towards Cadiz, Portugal in the distance. And of course we're facing west. As you know, the sun has a tendency to do this and set in the west. It's predictable and never changes its mind. Some small apartments here in Miami Pink wouldn't look out of place down on the south beach of Miami. And here we have the San Lorenzo from probably Italy. A clean looking vessel. Dido 2023 ND. Yeah, a clean looking vessel. I've got to say, we're going to get a panoramic view now for you folks before we switch to something else. We've been around here for too long. Recovery truck there. Take away any offenders. Non-payers of the mooring fees get whisked out on this truck. Hell yeah, incoming call. That's my taxi to collect me. I've got a chauffeur going to take me around a guided tour of the island, so he's ringing me. I better take that call in a minute, but look at this. Nice. Very nice indeed. I'm going to get a still shot of that on my camera and then move on. So yeah, the marina there at Gibraltar, very nice. Isn't that nice? Feast your eyes then. So Tina G right at the top, we can just see the radar thing, so we'll be hopefully up there. Sorry about the ringing phone, I can't take that call, let it ring out. Feast your eyes then folks, and a little bit of more calm now. That music was a bit loud as I was trying to commentate. If we ask nicely, we might get a tour of this boat. I'll go and see if they'll give me a little bit of a tour. But the hotel, floating hotel, just there, you saw that. Time now for Pete C to take some still shots of this, and then I'll resume filming. I don't know where I'm going to be after this clip, okay? I could even be back home, because the recce for me is done. Other than a night in the casino and then a flight back, I'm done with this recce. I've done what I needed to do. I found the lockup. I found where we're going to be parking Tina G. I haven't quite checked out. I got as far as there's a road, and if I can try and center it on the screen, just to the left of this radar and antenna, you'll see a sort of cluster, a little villa there. We can get that high up the mountain, up the rock, and then there's a sort of restriction and a gate across. There's no padlock on the gate. It's like a red box section steel gate, painted red. It just says no access, but it's not locked. And the road winds up, and there's a few ways up there, some old military tracks, and there's a sort of tourist bus that goes up there. But I think it's doable, folks. I don't know. I'm going to let you know. We may jump straight back to England now. I don't know. A couple of clips perhaps of the shoreline, and we'll see where we go from there. But the Heineken Beer Festival is in full swing, and as I said, the hoi polloi and those grey ponytails and Harley Davidsons are abundant. Actually, I haven't seen any Harleys. They traded the Harley for a Mistral yacht. Catch you in a sec. PC. down the avenues and alleyways. Ba 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 ba. Abel and his brother fighting one another. We're walking through what looks like an apocalyptic and abandoned gas station. Pumps ripped out, folks, keeping it car related at the city. So no stop here for your 95 unleaded, for your cheap Gibraltar petrol. It's a no-go. Probably when they closed this road here, this station went out of business. Okay, so they're ripping it out. It's all game over for this petrol station, but some bric-a-brac, folks, left in the shop. Let's all have a look to see what they left behind. So abandoned in Gibraltar, the mini market and store. Some sun faded, UV faded shackles there. Large petrol tub for the apocalypse. An angle grinder to grind yourself out of trouble. That's a big bad boy, that one. Mk3 copy in the Mk3 colour scheme look, but it's a copy. It's a copy. K3 Karsha compact one, not bad. Should be yellow. See how the sun's taken that box back to black. And then your bric-a-brac. Any of those knives is ideal for carving up your steak. And then a flattened football, a super soaker, and a Barbie surfboard. I don't get much better than that. So yeah, apocalyptic scenes here in Gibraltar, folks. Wow, abandoned gas station. Come on, keeping it Cortina, keeping it auto, keeping it car related, keeping away from PC's crazy rambles. And here is the border, or say not quite the border, but this is the crossing. Okay, so now you can walk across the runway. So stay on with me live. You know, sometimes we like to just keep the camera rolling, folks, for this little road trip. And here's the airport. Security there, high-vised up, ready. Let's hope we're allowed to film. I'm looking now for signs saying no cameras. I don't see any. The Royal Air Force Gibraltar in that hangar. Could that be a C-130 tail end? I can see there. I'm not quite sure. We'll let you know as we carry on through. But that's where it would land, straight along here. Gibraltar, the cradle of history. In the setting sun there. And look, we're going straight across the runway now. Runway police ready to pounce. Any aircraft in? Nothing hot. Nothing hot. Quite often you would see the Ryanair, no, the EasyJets lined up and the British Airways aircraft lined up in that holding area just there. But in the old days the cars used to fly across here, and they used to have the runway inspection machine go and check for debris on the runway. I don't know if they still have to do that now, but we're right in the middle of the runway and I hear an alarm going off. I don't know if that's for incoming. There's this could be incoming. If those barriers go down, folks, you could be in for a real treat. Depends if they lower the barriers. But the alarms are going off, folks, and that's a good thing. I can still hear the alarms, and I see high-vis people at both ends of the gates. They'll give us just enough time to clear this area. Okay, for the yes, and I think we've got action, folks, because here we have a runway vehicle. Could be a debris checking vehicle or bird scarer, whatever it is. But look, there's flashing lights in the distance, folks. Can you see that? We've got an incoming, I think.
Pedestrians, continue quickly to the barrier. Pedestrians, continue quickly to the barrier.
We're in! We're in! We're fucking in! We're fucking in! I don't fucking believe it! I don't believe it! There's a plane gonna land and we're right in the middle of the runway! Woo! Yeah! What's the chance? The barriers are going down! What's the chances of this, folks? Incoming! Incoming! This is fantastic! I can just, we've got ringside seats, folks, of the aircraft. Ringside seats. Gibraltar, incoming, Pete C, on a recce mission for Tina G to do the road trip, the continental road trip. And what does he do? He ends up in the middle of the runway, just as an incoming flight comes in for you to feast your eyes on. This is reverse railway station crossing, airport crossing thingy lottery. Fantastic. This guy's gonna think I'm absolutely lost. I'm Pete C. I'm very excited. This is no, it's not reverse railway station crossing lottery. We've done that on the train. This is the next level of railway crossing lottery. This is aircraft crossing lottery. Part 1. We'll see you when the plane goes past. Folks, I've got to tell you, this is very exciting because the chances of me catching this just as I was walking home are really just very lucky. So, camera faces the runway, and I believe it's going to be coming in over the sea. The rock just to the left of your screen. I can't be as enthusiastic as I normally am because I've got a lot of people watching thinking I've lost the plot. The tension builds, folks. Other people filming too, so I think that's just normally okay. I don't think there's any breach of any kind of security issues or whatever. Composition wise on the frame, I can't quite see what you can see. I can see the aircraft landing lights now. It's coming in. Just get ready for this. This beats railway crossing lottery. It's an EasyJet. Oh come on, how exciting was that? When do you get the chance in life to see something like this? And of course it's got to the end of the runway, now it's going to do a turnaround because it's got to dock into the terminus, so we'll get another view, a slow view then of it. It looks like an A380 to me. Correct me if I'm wrong, any train spotters out there, just let us know. That's like Airbus A380 on the EasyJet one, probably the London trip. Everything seems okay here with the security, no one's really bothered. As I've mentioned when I was on the railway, here we go. We're turning round. As I mentioned on the railway crossing films and the railway journey films, you always expect someone to come over and go, you filming? I don't think they're going to do that today. So a pan to the runway again for you. Off you go. Okay, so gates will go up very shortly. You just wait till the plane's pretty much shoved out of the way, as you would. Spike chain there, okay, so runway spike chain for the tyres. Anyone want to try and ram the plane? There goes the spike chain, one at each end. Put that out of the way for now. And then radio through, and away we go. So we're up, we're off, and everyone's good to go. Let these people go.
Yeah, it's good fun. You got to do it once, didn't you?
Middle-aged brigade. Thank you very much. How exciting was that, folks? So come on, how exciting was that? You can see Pete C's revved up and just ready to go there. Oh yeah, you thought you had it good when Pete C did railway crossing lottery. Well, we upped the ante. We got aircraft crossing lottery. Just take a look at this. Superb. So yeah, but this road used to be passable straight through. And look at the scooter brigade go. Just look at this. I'll show you the scooter brigade now. Look at this. Look at them fly. This is the scooter brigade, folks. Off they go into the night, the scooter brigade. Ding ding! Oh yeah! Hell yeah! Sound, and we've got a runner, long distance runner. Come on, Pete, on your feet. Keep going. He's going. Cram there with those gristly muscle-like legs. Shifting. Cram then. He's off. Old lady on a bike there. Guy doing a U-turn. He's just using the forecourt to turn round. Amazing stuff. Long distance runner. Friend there. Oh, that's our taxi. What the fuck? That's a taxi. Shit! That's me taxi. Wait. Wait. A bit of bus action for T80 in Gibraltar. And HM Customs ready to make that inevitable cigarette bust. Seagulls disagreeing. Customs then. And now Pete C has to go. I'm afraid this video is over. Pete C says goodnight for this research and development trip into Gibraltar, because here looms the airport and my flight. You just saw it coming in. I didn't reveal to you. But hell yeah, we gotta go. It's all over. Pete C's gonna check in now at Gibraltar, a very nice airport actually. Recently refurbished, or in the last 10 years I think, refurbished Gibraltar. Nice glass front on it with the backdrop of the rock. You've got a viewing gallery at the back. A hell of a lot of motorbikes. I mean, look how many motorbikes we've got down here, folks. Consecutive plates or not, no. 1857 and 1558D and an F all on the G plate. All the way down. If you're a motorbike fan, or a scooter fan rather, feast your eyes. An NIU, a Honda, a Yami, a Shad, another Yami, another Honda, a Renault, Renault scooter. Come on, that one for Ali Mac there, or is it? Who knows? Just threw that in the mix anyway. So yeah, got a lot of scooters, and then some very nice cars up here, folks, in this area. This is very well presented car, immaculate condition. That beautiful machine, and Mercedes there, absolutely stunning machine. Look at that, that's great. Another Merc there, beautiful. Volkswagen, skip that one. Fiesta, keep it family, keep it Ford. Come on. So this is where we end the trip. Sorry that it has to end. Something different, something new, something borrowed, something blue with Pete C. Cortina City on this Reccie road trip. You just know that Tina G is going to be prowling these streets pretty soon, because I'm confident that everything I've checked out today is going to work. Everything's in place. the accommodation, the route, the location. With the exception of the runway crossing that we were hoping to do, we didn't realise the runway has been shut to public traffic. However, we'll have to just go with what we got. So let's get to Departures Lounge and head back to UK to carry on making some more videos. I've got the rest of the Tina G videos to upload for you in Patreon and YouTube land. If you like the video, you know you got to do the like and subscribe. Super chats if you can, super thanks if you can, please. Come on, this costs a lot. We've got to knock this content out. I hope you enjoy Pete C's commentary. It's always the way. 2 people wheel indicators and off we go into the Departures Lounge. That's the one for us. No cameras here, please. Good night. It's hot. I'm not tired, but I've got to go on. It's been great. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Pete C at Cortina City. We've got to check out. We've got to catch this flight. It's all going to be over. I'll see you back in the UK for the rest of the films. That's it. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Quick trip to the beach, folks, and just ahead of me, joined by Rod Stewart himself. So, looking good. Probably gonna go. I think he's gonna go and write a few new songs down on the beach, get a bit of inspiration from the setting sun. So Sir Rod then, looking well with a tan and a cooler box, basket weave bag there, and a David Beckham strong and Jesus sandals, lace at the back in the Roman style. Obviously spent a lot of time walking down some very straight roads as Rod. There he goes, perm and all. Go on, my son, give it some super hits, Rod. Let me entertain you. Baby Jane, don't keep me hanging on the line. Don't you forget, I know secrets about you. Join me, Pete C from Cortina City, with 7.5 hours of relaxing sea sounds to chill you to sleep, giving you a refreshing start to the day. Break. 7.5 hours of relaxing sea sounds with Pete C, making sure that you'll wake up in the morning fully refreshed with maximum REM sleep. All together, folks, spray liberally. Spray liberally, folks. Okay, folks, PC's found a lagoon here. Looks very interesting. It kind of makes like a channel and it washes the water through this channel here, and then there's like a bowl, like a bowl, like a mixing bowl for you to chill out by. It's quite natural little spa thing going on here. I'll just the Rock of Gibraltar's just in the distance there. We'll be there tomorrow, but we've taken a little detour out to have a day of swimming before the big road trip checkout, the big research trip. You know what? That sea looks inviting. Precipice. So can it be done? Can Pete C do this? Can he jump straight across into the ocean? We just don't know, but we're going to give it a try. It's one way of getting used to the water. I think it'll be quite warm this time of year, but it's one way of doing it. So Pete C is just going to launch himself off here. I don't know how high it is. Not so high, but if we jump far enough, I reckon we could be tickety-boo. So let's see what we can do. Let's jump, folks. Well, I don't know if we can get up here, but you see the main event there. Mark, get to the chopper!